Hello everyone, today we are starting a series of mod reviews all about NPCs, how to have more of them, how to make them look better, and how to make them smarter, maybe. We are kicking off the series with a mod that has been around for years. We're up to version 8.2, it is Morrowind Comes Alive. We'll have a look at its features, discuss potential issues, and I'll give you a few installation tips as well. Let's do this! Generally speaking, MCA will add a bunch of NPCs, friendly and hostile, and you will never encounter the same one at the same place. The trick is that all of those NPCs will equip a random mask, wig, and set of equipment. In addition to their many looks, all NPCs have scripts to enable them and disable them with variations to fit their classes. Thieves, for example, will be sneaking around. Drunk patrons will come out of the pubs and walk the streets during the evening. It is important to note that the NPCs do not have unique dialogues for the most part. One of the best features of MCA is its in-game configuration menu, so all of the features can be turned off if you don't like them. MCA is going to add loads of cities into Vvardenfell. Cities will be reasonably crowded now. Commoners, nobles, beggars in the streets, customers in shops, patrons in the inn, prisoners in jail, more guards patrolling the streets, priests in the temple. I think you get the idea. NPCs will also carry relevant gear to their classes, so you will see bards with loots on their backs, commoners carrying a shopping basket, drunks with their bottle, or simply an archer holding a bow. In addition to their masks, their wigs, their gear, some NPCs have animations. Drunks will stagger, customers will eat, and pilgrims will kneel. Even the roads will be livelier with merchants, caravans, and pilgrims. Right, we have a bunch of non-hostile NPCs, but what about actual friends? MCA comes with more than 40 companions of various classes, from different factions, and a bunch of races, including even a zombie, DMRA, a skeleton, and a winged twilight. Now these companions will fight, of course, follow, wait, levitate, and water walk with you. However, they will not cure or restore themselves, and they will not give you their belongings unless you give them something of equal value. You do need to have a disposition of 60 for them to join you, but a few hundred septims should do it if your character is not all that likable. Beware, companions of high level will refuse to join you until you level up. If you're starting to think that all these friendly NPCs make the game too easy, worry not. MCA adds hundreds of hostile NPCs, and that's personally my favorite part of the mod. You will find them on the roads, in caves, or even raiding a city. Enemies range from the common bandits to dreamers, werewolves, and vampires as well. With all these features, you may wonder why MCA is not on every mod list. Primarily, many people report an FPS drop, so if you're struggling in Vivek or Balmora already, adding MCA is probably not a good idea. The second issue is more of a personal taste, and it might not be a problem for you. Basically, with the fancy faces, the extra set of armor, the extra gear, the items that are being carried, well, MCA NPCs stand out compared to vanilla NPCs. It is less of an issue if you have other NPC mods in your games. We will look at these mods later on in the series. Also a matter of immersion, or lack thereof, MCA NPCs have no names, or rather they're called commoner, archer, bandit, and so on. There is an add-on that gives name to MCA NPCs. You'll find the link below in the description, and I'll explain how to install it later on. Now, I want to point out that if you used MCA a long time ago and stopped using it because you hated the really fancy hair and the really fancy faces, give it another shot. It has been toned down a lot. Finally, I'll get a little technical and talk about the installation of MCA and the name add-on. As a rule of thumb, especially if you're using an installer, you'll want to check the content of the file you have just downloaded. It is particularly important with Morrowind mods because unlike Skyrim mods, they do not come with a nifty script that asks you what option you want installed. On top of that, with older mods, the package, the way it's zipped, might be different. Now, MCA is zipped just fine, but you'll notice that it has an extra folder. This folder will be installed in your data files and do nothing unless you move its content one way or another. This is how you can do it with Mod Organizer, one of the most popular installers for good reasons. In this case, rather than click OK and have the content installed automatically, you'll click on Manual, where you can move and select the files you wanted installed. MCA is a very well-known mod, so you can trust mlocks to know what to do with it when it comes to the load order. You want to press Update Load Order if required and check the mlocks message window. That will let you know if you're missing something. When you change your mod list, you want to merge your level list. I use test3 command to generate a multi-batch, but you could also use wrye mash to generate a merge list ESP. For a quick how-to on test3 command, check out my tutorial. I'll put the link below as well. I mentioned earlier an add-on that gives names to all the MCA NPCs. As of today, MCA is version 8.2 and the add-on was made for MCA 8.1, so if you use it out of the box, you'll get an error message. There's a quick fix for that. You open wrye mash, you click on MCA 8.1 beta ESP. On the right hand side, you'll see the master files needed and MCA ESM has a different color. Click anywhere in that box, hit save, and voila! Next up, we will be looking at Starfire's NPC Edition, a very popular alternative to MCA. For the list of mods we'll be reviewing in this series, please have a look below in the description. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and if you'd like to see MCA in action, it is currently in my mod list for my Morrowind permadeath run on Twitch. Come and join us if you'd like. In any case, that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Bye!